Good afternoon, everyone. I'm McKenna Nobles, and thanks for joining me for Wiregrass Daily News at 4. Let's go ahead and get into our top story. The Enterprise Police Department is asking for your help in locating 16-year-old David Carlos Beacon. He was last seen on December 28th of this year in the area of Rawls Street in Enterprise. David is described as being 5'7", weighing around 125 pounds, with brown hair and green eyes. Authorities have stated that the direction of his travel is currently unknown. Now, anyone with information on David's whereabouts is urged to contact the Enterprise Police Department at 334-347-2222 or the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency's Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-228-7688. In state news, Governor Kay Ivey has ordered flags across Alabama to be lowered at half-staff for 30 days in honor of former President Jimmy Carter, who sadly passed away yesterday. The governor's proclamation celebrates Carter's remarkable life, beginning with his military service and his political rise. It reads, part quote, "A native of Plains, Georgia, approximately 40 miles from the Alabama state line, Jimmy Carter first served his country as a lieutenant in the United States Navy. After his father died, he left military service to return home to take over the family peanut farm. In 1962, Carter entered politics, running successfully for Georgia's state senate." Bringing things back to Dothan now, Flowers Hospital has been awarded an A hospital safety grade by the Leapfrog Group, a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting patient safety. The grade reflects the hospital's efforts to prevent medical errors, injuries, infections, and other safety issues. Jeff Brandon, the CEO of Flowers Hospital, says, quote, "We are proud to be recognized with this award as it serves as a testament of the commitment of our staff and our physicians to providing safe, quality care to our patients." So a major congratulations from me to all of you guys at Flowers Hospital. Now, also in Dothan, nonprofit organizations can soon apply for the city's FY 2025 competitive funding process. Now, this provides financial support for social service programs benefiting local residents. And applications will open on Friday, January 24th of 2025. And the forms must be submitted by Wednesday, February the 28th of 2025. Now, last year, Dothan awarded 472,000 more than 12 local agencies, programs, and city departments through this initiative. Now, nonprofits seeking to participate in this year must attend one of two mandatory application training sessions. Now, these sessions will be held at the Dothan Civic Center meeting room C at 126 North St. Andrews Street on the following date. So there's two opportunities for these training sessions. The first one is on Wednesday, January 22nd from noon to 1:30. And then that second one is going to be on Thursday, the following day, January 23rd, from noon to 1:30 as well. Now, I ran into a bit of technical difficulties today trying to get the video story loaded in. It was having some server kind of Wi-Fi issue connectivities, so I do not have it right now for the broadcast. As soon as it's done, I will go back to my computer and kind of get it. I will upload it to our Facebook. It's already on our website right now, so you can go take a look at that. But for those of you who use Facebook as kind of your main source to gather your news, I will be posting that video here very shortly. And I would give you a little sneak peek. It is on a couple weeks ago, I did a story on the Ozark Boys and Girls Club opening their new teen center. They had a ribbon cutting. It was a fantastic event. But today's story, we actually went back to the original facility where they still have their youth program for kids ages 5 to 13. So that's kind of what the story's on today. And don't worry, like I said, it'll be up in just a little bit. Now, before we go, we need to get into some weather, and a quick reminder, or before we get into weather, I have a quick reminder for I just cannot get my words together today. A quick reminder for pet owners before New Year's Eve tomorrow. Animal shelters have reported an increase in runaway pets this time of year, as scared animals typically jump fences, break free from leashes, or escape their homes in an attempt to find safety. Now, local veterinarians and animal experts are urging pet owners to take extra precautions to keep their furry friends safe and secure. And here's some tips to protect your pets on New Year's Eve. If you are planning on shooting fireworks, you live area where fireworks are going to be shot off. And it also, I want a quick little reminder that inside Houston County, it is illegal to shoot fireworks. Just want to get that out there and repeat it. I know it happens. We repeat it a lot this time of year and around any holidays that involve fireworks, but people often forget. So it's important to remember. And so here are some of the tips. You can keep your pets indoors when the fireworks begin and secure all your windows and doors and even pet doggy doors or cat doors to prevent accidental escapes. You can create a safe space, make a little quiet room where your animal, maybe with no windows like the bathroom or something, that will kind of minimize the amount of fireworks they hear because it can be scary. And maybe also bring in some of their favorite toys, their beds, a blanket, and even calming music that'll help drown out that noise. And make sure they have up-to-date identification on their tags. Make sure your ID tags and microchip information have all your current addresses and phone numbers, so if they do get out, you're able to get them back home safe and quickly. And you can consider calming products and anxiety-reducing options such as pheromone sprays, calming collars, or even prescription medication. And I know thunder jackets are a big thing too. I'm not sure. There's multiple brands of them that kind of just keep your dog feeling tight and secure. I know my dog had one at one point, and it did actually help a lot. And avoid outdoor walks during fireworks. Maybe walk them a little earlier than you would on your normal day, just to make sure that they're back inside before any loud fireworks start. And especially this one's important, avoid leaving pets tethered outside as the fireworks start. They may become even more frantic and injure themselves trying to break free. And on the chance that your pet does get away, it's important that you report it immediately to your local animal shelter and or a veterinarian. Social media platforms and neighborhood groups can also be a good way to kind of get the message out that your pet is missing as well. Now, before we go, let's get into weather for tonight. Now, skies will be remaining mostly clear early in the night, so around now to probably the sun sets, but fog and damp conditions are expected to develop overnight, and lows will drop to about 52 degrees, so not too cold, with winds ranging from about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me, and I apologize about not having that video story up in the broadcast so we could watch it together, but I promise it'll be headed your way momentarily. Thanks for joining.